So after my last video, which was, I referred to it as my Dr. Meghan video, I got so many requests to do another one of those. So I got a request before and on Ustream quite a lot to do like a boy advice video. I'm just gonna use a lot of hand quotations. So boys, I was boy crazy middle school. 6th through 8th grade, boys were everything to me. Boys were my number one priority. I do not ever recommend that being you. Yeah, I did not have my priorities straight, but it means I have a lot of advice to give you guys. Number 1, liking a guy who has no idea who you are. Okay, I'm not going to say I liked a guy who had no idea who I was. I was more like obsessed with him. I knew where all of his classes were, and I used to Facebook stalk him about every day. I was a freshman, he was a senior, and he was gorgeous. He was beautiful, and I was obsessed. It was creepily, stalkerly obsessed. You like a guy who doesn't know you exist. It's not going anywhere. I'm gonna say it. You're just another face in the hallway. He has no idea who you are. You are not making an impact. Tons of other girls he's gonna choose before you because he knows their name. But if you're actually like considering pursuing this guy and you really, really want to be with him and you really believe that you guys should be together or whatever, then make yourself known to him. You have to, or else I'm gonna come to your house and I'm gonna make you. I'm gonna pick you up, I'm gonna shove you in the front seat of my car, and we're gonna drive to his house and you're gonna have to proclaim your love for him. And I might include a song and a dance. Backstreet Boys? Probably. If it's a new school, introduce yourself to him. If you've known him but you're just not friends with him or like you just don't talk to him that much, strike up a conversation on Facebook. You can do the classic, hey, do you know the English homework? Make small talk. Okay? It's so much. It's you're increasing your chances of him liking you by like a bajillion gazillion percent because at least now he knows who you are. If you honestly cannot bring yourself to like introduce yourself to him or like talk to him, then obviously it's not going to work. Because if you're in a relationship, you're going to have to talk to him. So getting over a guy that doesn't like you. I am sad to say I've been in this position a lot. Okay, when you really, really, really like someone and you find out they don't like you back, it sucks. Like, you feel like crap. You know what you do? Do you want to know what you do? I don't care about people who are like, I do not wallow. Girl, no, that is not. I just move on. I move on. I hook up with someone else. No. There are steps, ladies and gentlemen. Number 1 step. You cry. You buy a carton of ice cream. My favorite is fish food, Ben & Jerry's tends to have the best breakup ice cream or breakup / guy doesn't like me ice cream. Watch The Notebook. You're sad. You have 2 days. Ladies and gentlemen, 2 days of sadness. 2 days. 2 days for a guy you like. And we'll talk about relationships ending later. 2 days for a guy you have a crush on that doesn't like you back, where you get to mope around and be sad. And then you move on. I'm not telling you go through the yearbook and go, who can I like next? Who can I like next? No. You just stop liking that person. You distance yourself from someone. This is how I honestly believe. I tell my friends this all the time when they're like, I'm trying to get over so-and-so, blah, blah. Oh my God, I cannot get over blah, blah. I'm like, well, do you guys still talk? I'm like, yeah, of course we still talk. We're still really good friends. It is going to be impossible to get over someone completely as quickly as you typically want to if you're still close friends with them. I mean, like, I know for a fact that not talking to the guys that, like, ended things with me or whatever, in the long run helped me stop liking them so much quicker. So when I was like, oh my God, they're not texting me back. Oh my God, they don't even want to be friends with me. Okay, they were being nice to me and letting me get over it. So then we could be friends, actual friends later. As soon as you're totally over it, be friends again. If you really like them as a person, go ahead and like reach out to them and be friends. But don't try and start being friends and making and rekindling a friendship out of something that's ended. And I'm not saying it in a mean way, like when they see you in the hallway, like, oh, I'm not gonna look you in the eyes. Like, no. And just like tell them like really politely, be like, I'm sorry, but like I'm trying really hard to get over you and it's gonna be really hard for me to do that if you're still like a huge part of my life and like a huge presence in my life. And if they care about you at all, they'll understand that. And if not, then I'll slap them across the face with the piece of deli meat, okay? Give me their address and I'll 3, getting over ex-girlfriends, boyfriends. My personal belief is that it takes between half as long as you were together till twice as long as you were together to get over somebody. So that means you dated for 2 months. It's going to take from anywhere between 1 to 4 months to fully get over someone. That's my personal opinion. So if you date a guy for 6 months, it could take between 3 months to a year to get over him. And yeah, that sucks. That really sucks, but it totally depends on how much you care about someone for enough to get over them. And again, I agree with distancing yourself from someone if you're trying to get over them. And number one thing that people do to try and get over other people is hooking up. Now, I can understand how that's temporary fulfillment and making you feel better about yourself for like 45 minutes. And then when you're done, you're back where you started. So, I mean, sure, go ahead if you think that's what helps you. But honestly, I think that's doing you more harm than good on your reputation. If that gets around, because no one wants to think you're SLUTTY. I mean, if you want to be that, then go right ahead. There's certain things that I'm going to put off limits. Off limits listening to couple songs. If you have a song that reminds you of your ex-boyfriend, delete it from your iTunes playlist. I do not want you sitting in your room with all the lights off, listening to like, I don't know, Hey Soul Sister, being like, oh my god. No. Wallowing is allowed. That is not wallowing. That is self-injury. Why would you want to inflict that kind of pain on yourself? Why? I had a song with a guy that was like, it reminded me of him because it was on the radio the whole time we had our thing or whatever. It was my ringtone. I deleted it as my ringtone because I didn't want anytime someone called me, I thought of him and how much I wanted to kill him. So, yeah, no. Don't get angry. I think getting angry is just embarrassing to yourself. If you walk into a situation like, oh my god, I hate him so much. I just want to blah. Like, no, then you get psycho and creepy. So telling a guy you like him. Terrifying, right? I know. Let's all go at the same time. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah, it's the most nerve-wracking thing to tell someone you like them because it's a 50-50 chance they're going to like you back. If you want to dodge the situation, you can have a friend find out for you. I am a senior in high school and we still do that. Everyone still does that. Like, oh my god, you and so-and-so would be so cute. Oh, yeah, she's pretty chill. Yeah, would you ever go for her? Oh, yeah, probably. I've kind of liked her for a while. Oh my god, that's totally awesome. You should, ask her out. Do you think she'd say yes? I mean, totally, probably. When you know for a fact, yeah. Friends are your best asset in getting guys. Wingmans, holla for the wingmans. It is so much easier to find out, what a guy's thinking if you're talking through his friends or one of your friends. Because guys are oblivious. This is by no means what I'm saying. Don't be slick, cutty, sly, discreet about this whole thing. And telling a guy you like him is honestly ripping a Band-Aid off. And as much as it sucks to say this, and I know you guys don't want to hear it, every relationship is going to end unless it ends in marriage. So if you're 13 or 14, 15, 16, and you're telling a guy you like him and you're freaking out, know in the back of your head, hey, in 5 years, is this going to matter? What's the worst that could happen? You guys, he knows you like him, you still like him. Takes a while, you get over it, and you move on. There's really, really, really no downfall of telling a guy you like him. And if you don't, you're just never going to know. And how much would that suck if it turned out that he likes you too? I know a girl who liked a guy all through freshman to senior year. She didn't tell him. Turns out, she found out that he liked her that whole time. Together for the very, very end of senior year when they could have had 4 years together. 4 years. Count 'em, people. 4. I'm at 5, I'm at 4. I'm at something. Dating friends. Whoa. All of you are going to be snap, dangerous territory. It is. Number one fear with dating a friend is, well, what if he doesn't like me? What if she doesn't like me? And we stop being friends. Okay. If you are that good of friends in the first place, I can guarantee you won't stop being friends if that person doesn't like you back. One of my best friends told her best guy friend that she liked him. He didn't like her back. They're still just as close. If you guys both care about each other enough to want to stay friends so bad, you will. If you date your best friend and you break up, if you were best friends before that, why can't you be best friends after that? If both of you care enough and both of you want it enough, you can do it. It's fine. So don't be afraid to tell your best friend you like them or to date your best friend or to worry about anything with that because honestly, it really doesn't matter. They're honestly just another person there. And because you're already so close to them, that makes the whole getting over them process easier, because it will not be awkward if they don't like you back, because it's like, oh, well, we've been friends since we were 5. I don't think this little bump in the road is going to end our whole friendship. What? No, that's just stupid. If they want to end their friendship after that, or if it's too awkward for them, then they were a crappy friend to begin with, and you shall cut them loose. First dates. Oh my gosh. First dates are awkward. I'm gonna say it. I have no advice for first dates, except for dress comfortably, dress casually, and prepare subjects to talk about before. Think about things to say. Because first dates are awkward. But the thing is, they're not just awkward for you. They're awkward for the other person, too. The other person is just like, oh my god. It's just as awkward. Oh my god, we had an awkward date. It's not going to work out. No, all first dates are awkward. Along with all first dates being awkward, all first kisses are awkward. The whole physical act of kissing someone for the first time, it's awkward. You've never done it before. You're like, what am I doing? What is this? Going on to hooking up. In high school, people hooking up is like the thing everyone talks about. Everyone's like, oh my god, do you hear who and so hooked up last weekend? Oh my god, blah, 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 hooked up. Oh my god, you and so hooked up? Oh my god. It's definitely number one gossip point. For 2 years of high school, I'd never kissed a boy. Nope, not at all. So I was that girl in those conversations with those girls who everyone's like, blah, blah, oh my god, I hooked up with so-and-so last night. And I'm that girl who's silent. It sucks. It sucks and it's awkward. If you have a group of friends like that and you're the one who has not had their first kiss yet, don't worry. You ask those girls and I can guarantee you at least 2 out of 5 of them will be like, oh yeah, my first kiss was at a dance. I don't really remember his name or what he looked like. Yeah, I don't even think I know his name. Personally, I didn't want that. And if you want that, go ahead. Half of my friends had their first kiss like that. And I have no judgment on that. Like, you're welcome to do that. It's just not for me. I don't think any less of you if you do that. I probably still like you the exact same amount. It's just not something I wanted for myself. If you're a sophomore, still haven't had your first kiss, you've passed up hooking up with people at dances, and you're like, no, I want it to mean something. Don't just give it up in a day to some random guy at a party. No. Wait for a perfect first kiss. Not that I'm saying that first kiss won't be awkward. It will be. Okay, getting boys to like you is overrated. If a guy doesn't like you for who you are, then bye-bye. Okay? Can we say it right now? Bye-bye. If a guy tells you he only wants to be a girl if A, she's sleeping with him, B, she puts out, or C, anything involving either of those, sayonara, sucker. No. I know you're gonna think that that's what it's about. It's not. Sometime in your life, you're probably gonna be with a guy who wants you for physical things. And you're going to think, oh, well, I mean, he wants me. Oh, well, he's just a really cute guy. Oh, well, he's so awesome. Oh, well, he's the first guy that's liked me ever. Oh, my God, he's the last guy that's going to like me ever. Shut up. Not the last guy that's going to like you ever. No. Unless you're 99 years old. He's not the last guy that's ever going to like you. And I've been in that situation before, and it sucks, where you're like, oh, cool, I thought you liked me. No, you like my body, and that's what you want. That's what you wanted this whole time. So, yeah, it sucks, and it feels crappy, and it makes you feel bad about yourself. But that doesn't mean that every other guy who's going to date is going to be like that. Honestly, you're going to have to go through a lot of crappy guys to find a good one. And if you found a good one on your first date, your first boyfriend, your first kiss, I'm so happy for you. That's awesome. And for all of you out there who've been like, I've dated jerk after jerk after jerk after jerk, that's how life goes. So why not just live in the moment and be carefree and be like, who cares? I'm telling Billy Bob Joe that I like him and I don't care if he likes me back or not. Because, why? Because I'm 15 and I'm not going to marry him. And with every jerk you go through, you're one step closer to finding... And I know this is cheesy and I'm doing a hand heart because it's cheesy and I thought I'd just play it up. I hope this video helped. All of you, tomorrow, I want you to make conversation with the boy you like. Whether it on be Facebook or texting, or in Spanish class, or at lunch, or after school, after soccer practice. Just say hi. Just say hi, just introduce yourself, or tell them you like their sneakers. And who knows? Maybe he'll be your next boyfriend, maybe he'll be your homecoming date, or maybe he'll just become your best friend, or maybe he'll become your physics tutor. Any of those sound good to me, and I hope that helped.